For one intense week, I replaced my entire radiology team with artificial intelligence. The goal? To process real medical scans, identify anomalies, and deliver diagnoses. What I found was startling. AI processed scans 400% faster, saving an estimated $3,500 in consultation fees. But before you cheer for our robot overlords, the story gets far more complex and potentially terrifying. This wasn't just about speed or cost, it was about human lives. Why should you care? Medical misdiagnosis isn't just a statistic, it's a personal nightmare. It's estimated that diagnostic errors affect 12 million U.S. adults annually, leading to devastating health outcomes and billions in healthcare costs. Humans are fallible, prone to fatigue, and overwhelmed by caseloads. If AI could even slightly reduce this, it's a game changer worth understanding, regardless of the shocking results. Imagine bypassing agonizing waiting lists and exorbitant fees. A routine MRI costing upwards of $500 could theoretically drop to a fraction of that, with results delivered in minutes, not days. This isn't just about convenience, it's about access to timely care, especially for underserved communities. The personal stakes are incredibly high as our health and our wallets hang in the balance. For this experiment, I secured 7 anonymized real-world radiology cases, including X-rays, MRIs, and CT scans. My AI team consisted of 3 leading platforms: PathoScan AI for detailed image analysis, Diag for contextual pattern recognition, and InsightMD for cross-referencing against vast medical literature. The setup was simple. Feed the scans, get the AI reports, then compare them against the human radiologist's original findings. The initial speed test was mind-blowing. A complex chest CT scan, typically taking a human radiologist 20-30 minutes to thoroughly review, was processed by PathoScan AI in just under 4 minutes. Diag crunched the data and generated a preliminary report in another 60 seconds. This wasn't just faster, it was an order of magnitude difference, reducing the waiting time from hours to mere minutes. In one striking case, PathoScan AI flagged a subtle, early-stage fibrotic change in a lung scan that the original human report, nearly 2 years prior, had labeled as unremarkable. While not immediately life-threatening, early detection of this condition can significantly improve patient outcomes. This wasn't a misdiagnosis, but an overlooked detail AI identified through hyper-focused pattern recognition. After the AI had its turn, it was time to establish the baseline, reviewing the actual anonymized reports from board-certified human radiologists for the same 7 cases. These were comprehensive, well-structured reports, detailing patient history, observations, and diagnostic impressions. This was the gold standard against which the AI would truly be judged, revealing both its triumphs and its critical failures. For straightforward cases, like a clear femoral fracture, both AI and human reports were identical in their diagnosis. The AI was merely faster. However, in a complex MRI of the spine, Diag accurately identified degenerative disc disease consistent with the human report, and flagged an incidental finding of a minor meningioma that the human radiologist had deemed too small to report, but the AI deemed noteworthy for follow-up. The cost savings were undeniable. A typical radiologist's fee for interpreting a complex MRI can range from $200 to $600. Our AI platforms, operating on a subscription model, brought that cost down to approximately $50 per scan. Multiply this across millions of scans annually, and you're looking at billions in potential healthcare savings, making diagnostics accessible to a much wider population. But here's where the shocking results begin. In one case, a perfectly healthy chest X-ray was flagged by Diag for 3 potential pulmonary nodules. A panicked reevaluation of the human report confirmed the scan was clear. These were false positives, caused by artifacts or subtle anatomical variations that the AI, lacking human intuition, misinterpreted. This wasn't an isolated incident. Over the course of the week, across the 7 cases, the AI generated nearly 400% more potential concern flags than the human radiologists. While some of these were valuable early detections, a significant portion were, as we discovered, irrelevant or outright incorrect. Imagine the patient anxiety, unnecessary follow-up appointments, and wasted resources these false alarms would create in a real-world scenario. Here's the part nobody talks about. AI struggles profoundly with medical context. In one case, InsightMD flagged what it identified as a suspicious mass near a patient's kidney. The human radiologist, armed with the patient's history, immediately recognized it as scar tissue from a previous surgery, clearly documented years ago. AI saw a mass, the human saw a story. This context problem wasn't limited to past surgeries. AI also failed to factor in medication, lifestyle, or even subtle genetic predispositions, all critical pieces a human radiologist considers. It operates on visual patterns alone, a powerful but ultimately incomplete diagnostic strategy. This narrow focus is AI's greatest strength, but also its most dangerous blind spot. The stunning twist: my AI radiology team didn't eliminate the need for a human. It transformed it. Every single AI report, despite its speed and occasional brilliance, required human validation to filter out noise, confirm genuine findings, and apply critical medical context. This isn't replacement. It's a dramatic shift in workflow, demanding a new kind of radiologist. The future of radiology isn't AI vs human, it's AI plus human. AI becomes the hyper-efficient first pass, sifting through mountains of data and flagging every conceivable anomaly. The human radiologist then becomes the highly skilled editor and contextual arbiter, validating the AI's findings and applying their nuanced understanding of the patient and broader medical science. This augmentation hypothesis is where true value lies. So what should you do? As a patient, demand clarity. If your clinic uses AI, ask about the human oversight process. Don't blindly trust an AI report without human validation. Your health is too important to leave to an algorithm that can miss the forest for the trees, or worse, see trees where there are none. For healthcare providers, the actionable takeaway is clear. Invest in AI as a powerful assistant, not a cost-cutting replacement. Train your radiologists not just in human anatomy, but in AI literacy, how to effectively interpret, correct, and leverage AI's output. The highest value will come from teams that skillfully combine both intelligence types. The true cost-benefit ratio of AI in radiology isn't a simple equation of dollars saved. It's a complex interplay of faster diagnosis, earlier disease detection, reduced human workload, and the imperative of robust human oversight. The hybrid future is already here, and it's far more nuanced than simply AI wins or humans win. Ultimately, my week with AI radiologists revealed a truth that goes beyond tech. It's not about machines replacing us, but about redefining the essence of human expertise. Will we adapt our medical systems to truly leverage AI strengths while mitigating its weaknesses? Or will we simply swap one set of human errors for a new, algorithmic kind? The future of your health, and theirs, depends on the answer. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this deep dive valuable. And check out our next video on how AI is disrupting legal services.